पिक्चर बनाएंगे तो मैं ये हॉरर बनाऊंगा, तो उन्होंने कहा बनाते हैं और बिपाशा के पास गए हम and she was kind enough to like our film and do our film, and here she is. So please may I welcome Bipasha Basu on stage, please.
Light. Light. Hold on.
And with this, now I'd like to welcome the words to all of us actually.
Good evening, everyone. The horror queen is here. As I just heard that I have become the horror queen of Hindi film industry. इतना काम किया है, इतने साल हो चुके हैं, सबको पहचानती हूँ यहाँ पे. It's wonderful to have you all, always supporting our films. This one is special. For me, it is more of a love story. Yes, it is the horror genre. We will scare you. And as you have seen the posters, last 2 days on the social networking sites, all that I'm getting is stunning and scary at the same time. So it's quite interesting. And somebody actually, lots of people tweeted that scary is the new sexy. So we are trying to make a very sexy film and to entertain you. And Alone is all that. It's entertaining. It's going to scare you. There's a lot of romance, emotions, great songs, nice chemistry. And I have to say, the captain of the ship is fantastic. Bhushan Patel has made a wonderful film. I've seen the film and I've loved it. So I'm just waiting for 16th of Jan. It's a very special month for me, again, my birthday month. And I hope that this, the audience gives me a big gift by watching this film and making it a super success. Thank you.
Thank you, Bipasha. Well, since we are talking about chemistry, let's move on to the next person that I'm about to call on. Well, he has been the heartthrob of television, and we've seen him on Dil Mil Gaye, Kabul Hai, Fear Factor, Jhalak Dikhla, and many more. He's desired by girls all around, and he is now the new Greek god. So please welcome none other than Karan Singh. Woohoo!
Yeah, sorry about that. That's a few words already. Sorry. So I think I'll just reserve whatever I have to say till we all watch the trailer. Yeah.
Say something.
You must say something. I'm just really honored to actually be a part of this team and to have this as a film that introduces me. I'm just really happy and excited. And that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking right now what to say. So while you guys are watching the trailer, then I think I will say properly. Yeah. He's very good in the film, that much I can tell you guys. Both of them together are magic. The chemistry, we'll speak about all this after we see the trailer. So I think now what we should do is, lady, watch the trailer, yeah?
As Mr. Patel says it. So he says, let's watch the trailer, let's watch the trailer. Could I please request all of you all to kindly take your seats as we have the trailer of Alone for everybody here today. So could I request the Karan Singh grow up, please, ladies and gentlemen.
Vinod center, Vinod.
Okay, members of the media, we have more time for photo opportunity. Okay, could I please have the director, Mr. Bhushan Patel, for the photo opportunity, solo pictures.
హలో మీకు ఫోన్ కొడుతున్నా పబ్లిక్ 10 మినిట్ ఫోన్ కొడుతున్నా विनोद पीछे जरा विनोद
Okay. Could I please request our producers to join them?
बोले पवार उसका तो बोल वही तो पीछे बैठो यार पीछे बैठो सुनील भाई
Thank you.
No, please remain seated. We're starting with the question and answers. So you can
standing.
Kumar ji, yes.
विरोध
You shares here.
अरे भाई स्टैंडिंग ठीक है यार स्टैंडिंग बोले स्टैंडिंग बोले
Okay, members of the media, we're going to open the session for Q&A, but even I have some questions that I'd like to ask. So, just another few seconds before we open the floor for Q&A.
Also do get startled sometimes, scared when I see my own.
As an actor and as a person, I'm not genre biased. So it's not something that I think before I decide what to do next. It's true that people have seen me and want to see me in a more romantic kind of a genre, but it's an excellent script. That's why it is. It's not because of the genre.
Fantastic. And now, not one, but a lot of people refer to you as a horror queen. So what do you think of this?
Well, I really don't know how to react to this. Yes, I think I've done like 60 films and I've done equal number of in all genres. But yes, of late I have done a lot of supernatural films in the horror genre. My thing is, I want to do films that give me roles that excite me and entertain the audiences and something new to do. And that's it. That's the way I look at it. There was no really plan that I wanted to be a horror queen. But yes, it's a genre which has not been encouraged much in our business. And it definitely can get a lot of eyeballs. And it's very entertaining to watch in the theaters. And worldwide, it's a big business. So definitely this business needs more credible people coming forward and pushing this genre. And if I'm the soul crusader #1, then I enjoy it, it's fine. You call me horror queen, I'm good with it as long as you watch my film and get entertained.
Fantastic. Members of the media, we are opening the session for Q&A, so if you have questions.
Bipasha, to your left here. To your left here.
Sorry, I'm...
Here.
I see you now.
Yeah, you see me now, I can see you now. What a trailer, Bipasha, both scary as well as sexy. It's after a long time we are seeing you in this bold avatar. Can you say that the Bipasha Basu of Jism is back?
Well, I said this initially, somebody had asked me during some time back. Yes, it's quite an interesting role because I get to play two people in one film. So there's a kind of a switch that I have to have. And it's a love story. It's very passionate. It is definitely the horror genre. It's going to scare you, but it revolves around a love story. It's a love story between a man, woman, and a ghost. So that's very sexy. Like I said, you know, sexy is the new scary. And yeah, you will see a lot of passion, a lot of love in this film. And yes, it is definitely going to be my boldest film that I've ever done, yeah, till now.
We didn't see the sexy aspect in Creature 3D, so why was it injected in this movie?
Well, it's a part of the script. This is a love story. So it's not injected. It is the the germ of the film. You know, the film is a love story. So Creature, you know, I couldn't really romance the creature. It was tough.
Hi, Bipasha. Urvi here, to your left again.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Off late, you accepted that you're doing horror films. Do you think you're being typecast as an
Yes, Ram. This business is all about typecasting. You guys, everybody wants to typecast. You know, when you talk about the biggest of actors, whether it's Salman Khan, whether it's Akshay Kumar, everybody seems to be doing their same kind of film. So everyone's typecast. And if the audiences want to see you that way, then definitely you can't take that away from them. So you have to give them what they want to see you as, and at the same time, you have your own creative juices flowing as an actor, and you decide that you want to do some different kind of projects at times. So you need to keep a balance of both. So it's okay to be stereotyped here, because we make very few very different films. My intention is to be a part of those films, and if horror genre is going to give me that podium, I'm going to lap it up.
कुशल पटेल से मेरा सवाल है, जाकिर सिसोदिया फ्रॉम मकराना मैगजीन। इसमें अलोन कौन बना और फिल्म का टाइटल अलोन रखने का रीजन क्या है?
आप पिक्चर देखें, फिर हम सवाल का जवाब देंगे। अलोन बहुत लोग बनते हैं, मैं भी अलोन था काफ़ी पिक्चर बनाने के उस समय। नहीं, बट अलोन जब आप पिक्चर देखेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि अलोन क्यों और कौन। अभी मैं बना दूंगा तो शायद मजा के करा हो जाए पिक्चर का। And everyone, honestly, just 1 second, I want to say about the horror queen part. As being a horror filmmaker myself, I made 3. If people like me who make horror films need a star in a film, none of the stars do horror films except for this lady here. She is the only star amongst ladies, amongst the women, the lady actors who actually has the balls to do a horror film. So, I mean, why not? And it's kudos to her. And Ajay Devgan is, apart from her, Ajay is the only person who's done a horror film. I wonder why the stars don't do the horror films, but if this girl here does horror films, then I'm very happy, and she is my horror queen for sure.
Karan, how was it? Yeah, Karan, do it.
Hi.
How was it romancing the sexy, bold Bipasha on screen? Did you get intimidated by her on your own?
Did I get intimidated? It was
On your own, I said.
once in a lifetime kind of experience. It's very close to what people call divine. Let me see. Intimidated? No, I wasn't intimidated by her. But what was the question again? Romantic, yeah. Close to divine. That's what. I'll stick to that. No, I try not to pick up any leaves from any real lives.
Kumarji, what was the reason जो हमें dress code black और red का what was the reason behind that? And we're not seeing the main lead in black or red.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, हम लोगों ने डिसाइड किया था, अभिषेक भूषण जी और मैंने कि हम लोग ब्लैक पहन के आएंगे।
The press was told to wear black.
या ब्लैक क्योंकि फिल्म हॉरर है और जॉनर वो है उसमें ब्लैक बोला गया उसका।
और red? For the blood man.
Yeah. Yeah.
My question to Bhushanji, sir, in terms of actors, we mostly say that typecasting. So in terms of filmmaking, you don't think that you are typecasting your filmmaking skills because you all 3 films in a horror genre. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, you're right. Even I thought about this before I made my 3rd film. In fact, I went to my ex-boss, my senior in the film industry, and before doing Alone, ये मैं पहले भी कह चुका हूँ, अभी वापस कह रहा हूँ कि I told my boss कि sir, I don't want to do any more horror because 1920 यूनिटर्स बन गई, रागिनी बना दी मैंने. अब मैं हॉरर बनाऊंगा तो मैं टाइप पास हो जाऊंगा. मैं लोग बोलेंगे कि ये साला this person makes only horror films, this horror film maker. मेरा नाम पड़ जाएगा, मेरा के नेम हो जाएगा, नाम ये पड़ जाएगा मेरा. तो उन्होंने कहा मुझे बहुत अच्छी तरह से कि बेटा एक नाम बना लो पहले, फिर सोचना इसके बारे में. तो हॉरर फिल्म मेकर का नाम अगर एक हिट हॉरर फिल्म बना सकता हूँ मैं, दिस इज गुड इनफ. इट गिव्स मी एन एंट्री टू द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री एंड नाउ होपफुली ऑडियंसेस एंड द फिल्म इंडस्ट्री विल अलाउ मी टू मेक समथिंग एल्स. क्योंकि और भी बहुत सारी कहानियाँ हैं मेरे पास, लेकिन क्यों नहीं हॉरर फिल्म है. हॉरर फिल्म कौन बनाता है? विक्रम और मेकर मेरा दोस्त है, मेरा मेंटर है. उसके अलावा और नहीं बनाते हैं जो हॉरर फिल्म है. तो क्यों नहीं हॉरर? व्हाई नॉट? आपको पसंद नहीं हॉरर? हाँ, तो देखिए अगर मैं नहीं बनाऊंगा तो आप क्या देखेंगे फिर? हॉरर किंग ऐसा मत करो. ये हॉरर किंग ये है, क्वीन ये है, मैं पीछे खड़ा रहता हूँ बीरबल की तरह.
करण और बिपाशा से पूछना चाहूंगी,
क्या
आप दोनों में से कौन सबसे ज्यादा अलोन है?
I said this, I'm alone but not lonely. अभी हम लोगों ने कंप्लीट तो नहीं किया है कि कौन सबसे ज्यादा अलोन है.
अगर आप देख सकते हैं कि मैं कितने लोगों के साथ बैठा हूँ, तो आपको रियलाइज होगा कि मैं तो अलोन नहीं हूँ.
अभी लिंकअप की भी खबरें बहुत आ रही थी, सो वो पब्लिसिटी.
आवाज नहीं आ रही अपनी मुझे.
अच्छा, वहाँ से चिल्लाओ.
आओ तो पीछे मिलो, चिल्लाओ.
नहीं, जेन्युइनली अपने लिंकअप की भी खबरें आ रही
नहीं,
थी.
मुझे आवाज नहीं आ रही.
बिपाशा को आ रही है.
अरे लिंकअप
देखिए एक्चुअली ना, जो इस बारे में जो मुझे बोलना था वो मैं ट्वीट कर चुका हूँ ट्विटर पे. एंड इफ यू गाइस कुड जस्ट ट्राई एंड रिस्पेक्ट दैट एंड नॉट आस्क मी एनीथिंग एल्स. या who's asking? You're asking. All these nice questions you ask. Definitely, man. Let's meet. Let's wine and dine together. So on. I'll be a good son.
And what about Bipasha? Is Bipasha single?
I'm single till I'm married. Yes, ma'am. I've said this many a times. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm really working very hard, you know, giving you guys these exciting films to watch. And, you know, we'll talk about these things on some other podium. I think we should focus on the film that we're talking about here. इतनी मेहनत की हम लोगों ने. आप लोग क्या क्या पूछते रहते हैं यार?
Bipasha ma'am, you have worked with Vikram Bhatt and you are working with Bhushan Patel, both in a horror genre. तो अगर मैं आपसे कहूँ कि इन दोनों के बीच में कैसी क्वालिटी बताए, कैसा रहा काम करना भूषण पटेल जी के साथ, तो कैसा एक ऐसी क्वालिटी जो विक्रम सर में थी और इनमें अलग डिफरेंशिएट कीजिए तो.
देखिए ये लोग एक्चुअली बहुत क्लोज हैं, विक्रम और भूषण, और क्लोजली दे हैव वर्क टुगेदर आल्सो. सो आई वुड से देयर आर लिटिल सिमिलैरिटीज बट देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंस आल्सो. एंड देखिए आप फिल्म देखेंगे तो आप समझेंगे. एज एन एक्टर, you know, both now are my favorite directors because I love Vikram. Vikram's my dearest friend, and that definitely is a long-standing, you know, equation that we have. Bhushan I have met on this film. He's also become a very dear friend besides being a good director. Comparing both would not be fair, but there are similarities, and at the same time they have their own strengths. And I'm very lucky that I've gotten to work with both of them.
Bhushan sir, इस फिल्म का ट्रेलर बहुत ही अच्छा है. This film is based on Alone, the Thai film. तो मैं आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि क्या ये फिल्म पूरी तरीके से रीमेक है या कुछ आपने चेंजेस लाए हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द बॉलीवुड व्यूअर्स इसके हिसाब से?
ना, गुड क्वेश्चन. कुमार जी ने राइट्स लिए हैं इस फिल्म के. इट्स अ थाई फिल्म कॉल्ड अलोन. तो लेकिन वी हैव अडैप्टेड द स्क्रीन प्ले. वी हैव अडैप्टेड इट टू द इंडियन ऑडियंसेस बिकॉज़ दैट्स अ थाई फिल्म. तो उनमें जो कहानी है, जो इक्वेशंस है, इंटरपर्सनल इक्वेशंस, जो हॉरर भी है, that is catering to the Thai audiences, which is a lot different from our audiences, जो हमें पसंद है, जो हमारे audiences को पसंद है. तो basic thought वो है जो अलोन थाई अलोन में था. लेकिन I have changed a lot inside the film. So when you see the film and then you compare it to, you'll know what I'm talking about. लेकिन काफी जैसे adapted screenplay, let's put it that way. I've adapted the screenplay, changed it to my own liking.
अलग लगती है पता है एक तो चेहरे अलग हैं उनके नहीं काली नहीं दोनों अलग अलग हैं वो अलग लगते हैं दोनों के बाल अलग हैं आंखें अलग हैं एक 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 विदेशी है एक विदेशी है लेकिन हाँ सनी also is I had a lovely time working with her a professional very professional girl बिपाशा हिंदी अच्छी बोलती है सनी हिंदी नहीं बोलती ये भी एक डिफरेंस है Sunny is still finding her feet in the industry. She's entered Bipasha, like I said, is a horror queen. So, इतने सारे differences तो बता दिए अभी और क्या बताऊँ? Similarities, both are very sexy.
Hi, Karan.
इसका पहला बाली हाँ sexy. That lies in the eyes of the beholder. ना अगर आप मुझे मेरे लिए आप एक आप देखा आप जब पिक्चर देखेंगे ना Thank you. God bless you.
Hi, Karan, at the center.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, hi. You know, you were doing television quite successfully. Your last show was a big hit, and then you left, and you know you're quite popular on the television circuit. When was that transition point in your career when you decided that no more TV and you want to do a film? As you said that script was excellent. So a cliched question to ask that will you go back to TV again after the film?
I actually would like to clear a few things.
Yes, please.
See, I don't think there is a progression or a transition from one medium to another. It's the same art form on different mediums. So it's not, it just, we need to stop defining it or calling it a progression or a transition. You just either acting on television or you're acting in plays or you're acting in films. Your art remains the same. So saying that, it's not that I'm going to do television very soon or be on television very soon, but there are a few things that have come up that you could see me in the future.
Is there any contract with the producer, like you will be doing more films with them?
I have a 3-film contract with Kumarji, so I'm doing 3 films for them. Lucky me.
Thank you.
Bipasha, I have a question for you. You know, every time we think here, to your left, every time we think, you know, it's time to hear the wedding bells.
And you don't hear it.
Yeah, and you say you need
Surprising.
more time. So, is it that Bipasha is commitment phobic?
Don't put new terms on me, no? I'm a very committed girl. When in a relationship, I'm totally there. You all know that. So let's not discuss these kind of things, please. Have some respect. Thank you.
What about Karan?
Yeah, what about me?
You know, I mean...
no, I don't know. You tell me what you mean.
So, yeah, do you believe in this marriage?
Do I believe in the institution of marriage? I'm having a difficult time saying it, but yes, I do. I believe in it.
Are you having problems being committed because, you know, in the past we've seen you getting linked up to others, you know, while being, you know...
I'll go back to whatever I wanted to say on the topic. I've said on Twitter last night. If you could please respect me and stick to that. Thank you.
Okay, so since we...
Bhushanji, this is your 3rd horror film on your right, actually. And you seem to be very confident also. So क्या हम ऐसे कैसे and with this particular film in fact
yes,
so हम माने कि आपने audience की जो pulse वो पकड़ ली है in fact like in horror like you know how to scare them.
Ask my family, I know how to scare people.
Yeah.
Ask her.
Very scary.
No, I'm hardly scared.
Please ask me. I have cried in one scene. On set while shooting, he's made me cry. Yeah, so he can scare people.
I'm not a taskmaster. It sounds
No. In the scene, it was so scary that I actually burst out crying. He didn't know. He thought I was acting, but I actually freaked out.
ये नहीं था कि मैं छड़ी के साथ खड़ा था सोफा ऐसा नहीं था वो जैसे वो देखा उसने वो देख के वो डर गई थी
और actually मुझे रोता देख के वो डर गया
मैं डर गया मैं उठा ही नहीं था मैं कहीं और चले गया because I was worried as to what happened next छड़ी मुझ पे पड़ी लेकिन नहीं I don't know about the nuts pakadna baat and all that stuff but I see you don't know I mean no one knows how to make a hit film or a flop film or everyone likes to make a hit film everyone thinks they know what they're making and So, horror
But
because...
sometimes you feel like in this particular shot, you know like how it's going to scale, and so you...
See, what I do is, like I say, I also believe in ghosts. If I did not believe in ghosts, I would not be able to make a horror film. I do get scared myself. So once I'm directing a shot, or once I'm thinking of a sequence or a situation or a shot or anything, I put myself there and I have to first get scared. If I don't get scared, then I will not be able to scare you, you see. So I first try and get, while I'm writing the sequence or while I'm shooting the sequence, I first feel the fear myself. And if I could feel the fear, then I'm sure that you would be scared because I am no different than you or you're no different than me. So I guess I know how to get scared, and so then I think I can get you scared. And I think he said not पकड़ना कहते हो कुछ.
Bipasha, how much do you believe in what he said? And कभी ऐसे हुआ है कि कोई जैसे आपने said कि एक scene करते हुए when you got scared, तो कभी while you are alone in at your house wherever it is, कभी ऐसे हुआ कि
देखिए acting जो होती है ना, आपको आप जितना the more you experience life, the better actor you become. So it's about your own emotions. So fear is also a very integral emotion of your life. And अगर आप डरोगे तो आप उसको अच्छा अगर आप समझ पाओगे कि डर क्या होता है, then you'll be able to express it. So it's very important, like he said, you have to believe in the things that you do. And yes, I get scared very easily. So I do it really well.
Not alone, she gets scared in the crowd.
Yeah, I get scared all the time.
Bipasha?
Well, पहली बार मैं एक twin role कर रही हूँ जहाँ पे दोनों बहनों का रोल मैं कर रही हूँ. They're conjoined और दो किस्म की लड़कियाँ हैं, संजना और अंजना. So बहुत ही challenging रहा क्योंकि एक love story है, एक between a man, woman and a ghost, and I play two characters in the film. So it is a very interesting screenplay, and it's definitely I really enjoy doing this film.
Bipasha, Bipasha.
Members of the media, last two questions.
Bipasha,
देखिए हर फिल्म जो मैं करती हूँ ना, when you are spending the day on the set, उसके बाद when you come back home, you carry it a little bit at home. So मैं डरती हूँ. मेरे को ज़्यादा नींद नहीं आती, and then I kind of keep my lights on and keep my girls around, have my sisters over and have a sleepover. मुझे बहुत डर लगता है. So most of my films, like the supernatural films, they do kind of worry you when you're filming them.
Bipasha here, we really love your chemistry with Karan. From John Abraham to Dino Moria, you have romanced some of the hottest men on screen. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you place Karan?
I'll give him 10.
Well,
I have to be nice to him. We still have to promote the film for one.
Why 10? Why 10?
Because I give all of them also 10.
You know what? I would like to tell the media, no one has asked me this question, but I would like to say this about my film, is that we talk about Bipasha being the horror queen, and she has having acted in all the successful horror films that have been made by either Vikram or me. This is the first film that Bipasha will be playing a ghost. She has never played the ghost.
Never.
She's always been the one who's the victim of the ghost. In this, she is the victim, but she is also the ghost. So this film, that is why it is a little challenging, if you would say, or it is different for her, is that she is first time she is going to be playing the ghost.
Karan, one last question to you. Karan, Jennifer is going to make her Bollywood debut next year. Anything that you would like to say?
I wish her all the best.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay, so the last question that I started with the questions. So it's something that I'm going to end with the questions. So I want to ask you, Karan, are you scared? Like, are you afraid really, like quickly, or are you like somebody who's not afraid? And what are you afraid of?
I'm not really afraid of the supernatural.
Okay.
Now that was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, not really. So I'm not scared of supernatural things. I'm scared of heights. I feel like I fear falling.
And he's afraid of uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So with that, we are almost at the end of this evening. Members of the media, print and electronic, thank you so much for joining us here. And
thank you, everybody.
And I believe we have a date. So I'll see you there.
okay, so before we
we'll have coffee. Keep her pen there.
Coffee with Karan.
does leave, we have the crew that we like to call on. So
yes, we should call my lovely crew on.
We should call in our co-producers, Mr. Pankaj Agarwal. Our screenplay writers, Shirshak Anand and Shantanu Ray. Shirshak and Shantanu, if you're here. Dialogue writer, Shagufta Rafiq.
Shagilu, where are you?
Unit, Sanjay Agarwal, Sanjeev Joshi and myself. Director of photography, Mr. Prakash Kutti. David, our editor.
Where is David?
Please come on stage. Our action director, Abbas Ali Moda. Our production designer, Apurva Sondi. Our costume designer, Shamli Arora. Our choreographers, Howard Rosemare and Ahmad Khan. And our first assistant director, Prashant Pratap Singh.
Assalamualaikum.
So this is the entire team of Alone. Please put your hands together. Okay, so when you think of horror, you think of black, and we have a question right there.
Hey, bhai. नहीं क्यों? अरे भाई रोल कर रहे हैं जाकिर सर.
Okay, so could I still request Bipasha and Karan to be on stage? White and red was for the ladies, and this was because you get to come up on stage. So the PR team, could I please request you to request some of them to join us here? So media members who are wearing black.
Shil bhai, assalamualaikum.